This is the Roulette Master, and I'm so excited today to share with you this incredible new roulette system from one of my subscribers, Anthony. He says this is the best roulette system you will ever use, and we're going to put it up against an amazing system today. We're going to put it up against that Never Lose Big roulette system, and this one needs to be tested again because the first time I had it on the channel, it had really bad numbers, but I really like it. Let's go ahead and start with that first, and then we'll get to Anthony's new system. This is going to be a lot of fun. Let's jump right into it. So let's place those bets, and here we go. Okay, so we're going to put $1 on everything that you see here, and then I'll show you why this is so safe and why you'll never lose big with this system. So this is an $18 total bet to start. Let's go ahead and spin. That's an 11 black. Okay, that's an $18 win to start, which is fantastic. So you can see we're plus 18. Let's go ahead and spin again, and I'll show you what to do with losses and what to do with multiple losses as well, and why this is so safe. So I think we're all looking for a roulette system that is incredibly safe, that we can't lose our entire bankroll on. This could be it for you guys. We're up $36 already, but what you need to see with this one is what do we do when we lose, and how do we deal with that? That's a 10 black. That's another win. Okay, so we're currently up $54. Let's rebet and spin again. Once we have some losses here, I'll show you what to do with one loss, with two losses, and everything else you need to know, and that's a 6 black. So that's a loss. When you lose with this system, what you do is you add some corner bets in, and that's going to be $10 worth. Let me fix that one right there. You can see we're adding them everywhere that we can, and that will add $10 to the bet. Just like that. So instead of 18, it's 28. Let's go ahead and spin. And with this one, even if we lose, we keep the bet the same. And that's a 3 red. We did lose. Okay, so we keep the bet the same at 28. You can see that dropped us down to $8 profit temporarily. And here we go again. Okay, that's a double zero. So we lost 2 in a row there. If we do lose 2 in a row, we'd go ahead and double the bet. So let's go ahead and do that. But what makes this system so much different is if we lose this bet, we start over. We don't chase it anymore. And that's a 33 black. So we did lose. We lost everything, the most that you could lose, and we're minus $76. Let's build it back up. And we're going to start completely over, and that's why this system is so safe, is because you're not going to chase it. And you're going to make a lot on first spin wins, and when we add in the corner bets. So don't worry about that. There's an $18 win, and you can see we're minus 58 because that's because we went through the whole cycle and lost everything. But again, if that's all you lose when everything goes haywire, that's okay. And let's see what happens here with this loss. We're going to add in the corner bets. Okay, let's go ahead and add these $10 worth of corner bets. If you add them all in, that's what it adds to the bet. I can't wait to share with you Anthony's new system coming up as well. This is a $28 total bet, and so it was 18, now it's 28. That's a win on 11 black, and once you get a win, you always restart, and that's a $26 win. We're still minus 50 though, but we're not going to chase it. We're going to go back to 18. Okay, let's go ahead and spin again, see if we can get some wins here. And that's a 25 red, and that's an $18 win. So we're getting a little bit closer back to where we can make some money. But the whole key to this one is that you're never going to lose big. And when things go good, it'll cycle up and you can cash out. So that's a 21 red. That's an $18 win. We're minus 14. Let's rebet and spin, and here we go. That's a double zero. That's a loss, so we add those corner bets in. Let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I hit that one in the wrong spot there. And let's add all these in. That'll add $10 to the bet, so it'll go from 18 to 28. There we go. Let's go ahead and spin, see if we can get a win here. Again, if we lose this one, we don't increase the bet. We just respin. And we lost it, so we keep the bet the same. And that's another reason that this system doesn't lose its bankroll. And let's see what we get here. That's an 18 red. Okay, that's a $26 win, but you can see we're still minus 34, but we don't chase anything. We go back to 18. We're waiting, we're being patient to get some some wins on the first spins and build our profit back up, and that's an 18 red. And eventually, if you are patient enough, you'll cycle up and you can cash out. Right now, we're at minus 16. Let's go ahead and spin again. This is also one you can build up a lot of comp credit without worrying about losing a lot. And that's a 31 black. That's a loss, so let's add in those corner bets. Here we go. And obviously there's some numbers that are better than others because of where these corner bets are placed. Okay, that's a $28 bet. It was 18, now 28. Those are $10 worth of corner bets there, and that's a 3 red. Okay, that's a loss, so we don't increase the bet. We're at minus 62 right now. We just rebet and spin. Let's see if we can get a good win here. Okay, that's a 14 red. That's a nice $44 win. That gets us to minus 18. We'll go back to 18. Not chasing anything, and let's see if we can get some wins. Again, this is never lose big roulette system. That's a 26 black. That's an $18 win, and we're back to 0. So let's see if we can get some profit now and cycle up. That's a 9 red, and I think we just missed it there. So 1 off, and let's add those corner bets in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $10 total, $28 total for the bet. Now it was 18. Let's go ahead and spin. We're 6 minutes in out of 15 with this one, and that's a 4 black, and that's a loss. So we just repeat the bet. You can see that dropped us down a little bit temporarily. Let's see if we can get a win here. If we don't, and we lose 2 in a row, we're going to double the bet. But we got a $17 win there, and that wasn't the best number, but it was better than losing. Let's go back to 18. Obviously, you want one of the ones that has multiple bets on it, and that's a 27 red. Okay, that's an $18 win. So we're getting closer to making money again. But again, the whole key to the system is never lose big, and I know a lot of you that's really important. That's a 27 red. That's an $18 win, and we're finally back up. Let's see if we can cycle up and cash out, and here we go. We're 7 minutes in out of 15 with this one. That's a 29 black, and that was close, but we lost it, so let's add in our corner bets, and let's see if we can get a win here on the first one instead of the second one. That would be nice. A lot of these ones we've had to rebet at the same amount, which helps save our bankroll. But it'd be nice to get one on the first bet when we add these corners in and get multiple bets on a number. But we lost that one. That's a 7 red. So again, we're going to bet again. We're not going to increase the bet. We're still at $28. All right, here we go. Okay, that's a win on 14 red. That's a $44 win, and we're back up again, so that's good. Let's see if we can cycle up and make some profit. The key again, though, is that we're never going to lose big. And that's a 16 red. Okay, that's an $18 win. We're up 23. Let's see how many wins we can get in a row here. That would be great to go on a nice little run here. All right, there's another win on 22 black. So that's an $18 win. We're up 41 now. Let's go ahead and spin again. But this system is definitely a system that cycles. So anytime you get up a good amount that you're happy with, you want to cash out. But for today, we're going to play for the full 15 minutes. So you can see the whole picture on this. We're up $59 now. Let's go ahead and spin. We're we're 8.5 minutes in out of 15 right now with this one. And that's a 35 black. That's a loss. Let's add those corner bets in. You can see it dropped us down in profit temporarily. Let's add those corner bets. And at the same time that you're not losing big, you're building up comp credit because these bets aren't small. And you can see we're at $28 right now. Let's see if we can get a win on the first one. That would be nice. But we didn't. We still keep losing that first one, which isn't the best, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. See if we can get it on the second. If not, we'll double if we lose 2 in a row. And that's a 32 red. And we lost both of them, so it's time to double. Let's go ahead and do that. And it'd be real good to get one of these numbers that has multiple bets on it at this point. And that's a 4 black. That's another loss. Okay, so if you lose at 56, that's it. You don't get to keep increasing. You don't chase it. So obviously that sets us back again. We have to build it back up again. But that's why we never lose big with this. So here we go. Let's go ahead and spin. We're back at 18. And we still have plenty of time to get back up again. That's a 17 black. That's a win. Okay, so we're at minus 53. And you're not going to go through that entire cycle without winning very often. We've already done it at least 2 times, so keep that in mind. But you know what? You want to know how to deal with these systems when they have bad numbers or when things don't go well. So that's the good thing, and that's what you've been seeing with this the first 2 times so far. Let's go ahead and spin after we add those $10 worth of corner bets. It went from 18 to 28. And here we go. That's a 31 black. And that's a loss. So we repeat that bet. You can see that temporarily drops us down to minus 99. And that's a 32 red. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and double that bet. We lost again. So we're at 56 now. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. We'll go over bankroll here in a second also. And my goodness, it's a 0-0. So we had back-to-back where we went through the whole cycle without winning. That is horrible. So we're minus 183 now. But we're not chasing. We're going back to the start again. And again, we're getting really bad numbers with this system. I've tested it when we're not doing this and have done much better. So I hope you guys test this as well if we don't end up again with this today again. So let's go ahead and let's add those corner bets in. And I think that's at least 3 times we've gone through the whole cycle and lost everything. So here we go. And man, we just keep hitting the wrong numbers, and we're going to leave the bet the same. You can see, though, we're minus 229 now. This is a $1,000 bankroll system, but you shouldn't ever need that much. But we just keep losing. So, so it's time to double the bet now. And then once we do that, if we lose again, we lose the whole kit and caboodle again. And we did. Oh, my goodness. This is ridiculous. Okay, so we're minus 313 now. Let's go back to 18. Okay, so I guess if you lose every single bet on every single spin, you can lose a little bit. You can lose a little bit. And you can see there's another loss, so we're going to add those corners in. But it's good to see what happens when the worst possible scenarios occur. Okay, we're at 28 now. Here we go. That's a 29 black. I'm not sure we're ever going to get a win again. Okay, let's rebet and spin. If we lose this one, we'll double the bet again. And we did lose again. My goodness. Okay, we'll double the bet again. And we're at minus 387, which I didn't even think was quite possible with this, but we've pretty much lost everything. And we lost again, 2 black. So that's like 5 times now, I believe, that we've lost the entire cycle, which is insane. But I guess it can happen. If it can happen this many times, you need to be ready for it. Okay, we're back at 18 now. Here we go. That's a 22 black. Okay, there's an $18 win. And one thing I'm starting to see, it's the first time I've had lost almost everything with this system. But one problem I'm starting to see with it is that once you do get down a decent amount, even though we're nowhere near losing our bankroll, it's almost impossible to get back up again. You almost just have to take, you can work your way back up, but it doesn't appear that without risking more that you'll be able to get back up for the day. So it's almost like you have to just kind of take your licks if you have a bad day with this one, but they won't be near as bad as other systems when you lose. So there's a $17 win. We're at minus 426, and you can see we're going back to 18. Since this system doesn't chase it, and we've lost 5 or 6 complete cycles of every bet, then that's not going to be good for us in the long run. But, you know, it does keep you from losing your entire bankroll. I want to see what you guys think of this one after you test it, because we're only got about 30 seconds left with this one. So there's no way we're going to come back with this one. We're at minus 390. I don't believe you would lose your $1,000 bankroll on this, though. I still don't think you would lose your bankroll, but it is, when you get down hundreds of dollars with this, it would probably take a while to get it back. We're at minus 372. So, but we're not pushing it. We're not increasing the bet. We're not, you know, doing anything that would cause us to lose our bankroll. However, it'd be a long road back to get back ahead again. But I don't think this is a good representation of probably what most sessions would look like with this. But that's why I want you guys to test this one out and let me know what you think. Because I was pretty excited about this one until right now, because it did seem like you could play it all night and not lose very much. And but when we lose every single bet, we're at minus 364 right now. Obviously, we're nowhere close to losing our bankroll, but you know, it's not a good situation when you can't get back ahead again either. So. And we just passed the 15 minutes while I was talking there. We'll do one more spin. We'll go ahead and do one more spin on the corners, and then we'll get to the new system of the day. Okay, this is $28 total. And we lost that one as well. So that just kind of goes with what's been going on so far. So we lost $410. And out of $1,000 bankroll, don't feel like we would have lost our bankroll ever with this, but if you get down a few $100s or $400 when everything goes wrong, like what we just went through, it would take a long time at $18 wins to get back ahead again, because you'd have to go a long time without losing. So let me know what you think of this. Maybe you have a good modification for this system. I would love to hear from everybody in the comments. Do you have a modification for this system to make it even better and keep it safe? I would, again, love to hear from you. But now it is time for the roulette system of the day. I can't wait to share this one from Anthony. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for Anthony's incredible new roulette system. Let's go ahead and place the bets, and here we go. We're going to start with two $10 bets. If we hit a 1, that means we're in the first 12 on that last spin. So what we do is we avoid the first 12 in the column, or the first column, and we put a $10 bet on second and third column. This is stage 1 of Anthony's system. Here we go. That is a 2 black. Okay, we got the win, so we're currently up $10. Let's just place our next bets now. We're going to see, we're still in the first 12, so that would be second and third column again at 10 each. But this one's the same. It'll change, though, as we go through here. And all the bets are not going to be 24 numbers. So that's a win there. At $10, we're currently up 20. And the bets stay the same because we're still hitting the first 12. So we go to second and third column. That's a 32 red. Okay, that's a $10 win. We're currently up $30. But now we need to switch the bets because the 32 is in the third 12, and that means we avoid the third column. So let's go ahead and do that and spin. Here we go. That's a 32 red. All right, that's another win. We're currently up $40. And since that one hit in the third 12 again, we're on the first and second column again for 10 each. That's a 28 black. All right, that's another win, and we're currently up $50. So that's in the same 12, so the bets stay the same. We're avoiding the third column, and because third 12 just hit. And that's a 29 black. That's another win, so we're currently up $60 now. And same thing, they hit third 12 again, so the bets stay the same. If we hit a different 12, the bets would be adjusted. That's a 16 red. That's another win, so starting out good. We're currently up $70. And we need to move the bets though because the 16's in the second 12, so we're going to avoid the second column. So we'll be on first and third column for 10 each, $20 total. And here we go. That's a 9 red. Okay, that's a $10 win. So starting out good, we're up $80 already. And the 9 reds in the first 12, so we're going to avoid the first column. We'll be on second and third column for 10 each, 20 total. Here we go. That's a 7 red. Okay, that's a loss. We're going to go to stage 2 now. So stage 2 is going to be, we're going to look at the column that hit, which is first column. And we're going to put the $20 bet that we start with on the 12 that matches up with the column number. So instead of avoiding something, 7 is in the first column, so we're going to bet on the first 12 for 20. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get on this one. That is a 32 red, and that's a loss. So we're going to look at that again. The 32 red is in the second column, so we're going to be on the second 12 for 30. So we started out at 20, then we go to 30. We're going to go to 40 if we miss this one, but it's not all single units. That's a 33 black. So now our $40 bet, if we look at the 33 black, that is in the third column, so that means we bet on the third 12. You can see we were at 30, we're going to go to 40. But again, these are not going up a unit every time. After you get to 40, that changes. And that's a 30 red. Okay, that's an $80 win. Fantastic. So we're up $90 now, and we go back to stage 1, and the 30 red is in the that's a third 12, so we avoid the third column. So that means we bet on first and second column for 10 each. Let's go ahead and spin. We're 4 minutes in out of 15, and that's a 21 red. Okay, that's a loss. We go to stage 2, so we look at we see that the 21's in the third column, so we bet $20 on third 12. Okay, we're currently up 70. Let's go ahead and spin. And we're a little over 4 minutes in out of 15 with this one, and that's a 1 red. Okay, that's a loss at 20. We're going to go to 30. So the 1 is in the first column, so we're going to go $30 on first 12. Then we'll check our balance after this one. Okay, that's a loss. That's a 15 black. So we're going to go to 40 now, and the 15 is in the third column, so we're going to bet on third 12. You can see that was at 30, so we're going to be at 40 on third 12, and then we don't go up a unit anymore after this one. We go up at different amounts. So that's a 2 black. So our next bet's going to be 60, not 50, and we're looking at the 2, which is in the second column, and we're going to place a $50 bet on the second 12. So the stage 2 is different than stage 1. Instead of avoiding something, we're gonna switch to the 12s, but actually follow it, and that's a $100 win. We're up $80, and we're gonna go back to stage 1. So the 14 is in the second 12, so we're gonna avoid the second column. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 4 black. Okay, that's another win. So now we're back up 90. The 4 black is in the first 12, so we'll avoid the first column. All right, we'll be on second and third. And that's a 24 black. That's another win. So now we're up $100. And the 24 is in the second 12, so we'll avoid the second column, and we'll have a $10 bet on first and third. Okay, that's a 6 black. Okay, that's another win, so we're up $110. The 6 is in the first 12, so we'll avoid the first column. And here we go. That's stage 1 we avoid. In stage 2, if it's in second column, we go to second 12. So it's a little bit opposite, and that's a win there. We're up 120. That's a first 12 hit with 3 reds, so we avoid the first column. Let's go ahead and spin again here. We're almost 7 minutes in out of 15. with Anthony's incredible new roulette system, and that is a $10 win. We're up 130 now. The 32 is in the third 12, so we avoid the third column. And we're up 130.
No more bets.
Let's spin and see what we get here. Here we go. That is a 1 red. That's a win. All right, so we're building it up. We're up 140, and let's see here. We'll be avoiding the first column because we hit the first 12 because we're in stage 1. Here we go. That's a 5 red. Okay, that's a win. So now we can see we're up $150, and we'll still be avoiding the first column because we're still hitting first 12. Here we go. That is a 33 black. That's another win. Continuing to add the profit on. We're $160 up right now. We'll avoid the third column because we just hit third 12 in stage 1, and we're getting close to 8 minutes out of 15. That's a 36 red. That's a loss, so we'll go to stage 2. And again, we look at the column that the 36 is in, which is third, so we bet on third 12 for 20.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin here. And I think we got it. That's a 27 red. That's a $40 win. Now we're up $180. So now we'll be back to stage 1, and we hit third 12 with 27 red. So we'll avoid the third column. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 31 black. That's a win. So continuing to increase the profits. We're up 190, almost up 200. That's a third 12 hit, so we'll avoid the third column.
No more bets.
10 each, 20 total in stage 1 right now. That's a 35 black. It's another $10 win. We're up $200. That's awesome. Okay, so we hit third 12. We'll avoid third column.
No more bets.
And spin. Here we go. 9 minutes in now out of 15. That's a 17 black. It's another win. We're up 210 and hit second 12, so we'll avoid second column.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin again here. See what we get. That is a 35 black. And we lost that one, so we go to stage 2 and we hit 35. The 35 is in the second column, so we bet on second 12 for 20.
No more bets.
And here we go. So in stage 2, we don't avoid. We go with it and switch from column to dozen. And that's a loss. We go from 20 to 30. And that was the 25 is in the first column, so we bet on first 12 for 30.
No more bets.
Okay, let's go ahead and spin. That's a 29 black. And that's a loss, so our $40 bet, if we look at 29 black, is in the second column. So our $40 bet, and you can see we were at 30, our $40 bet's going to be on second 12. And that's a loss on 30 red. So now we're going to go from 40 to 60. 30 is in the third column, so we'll go to third 12 for 60. And spin. This is a nice long progression, though. I'll go over the whole thing here in a minute. That's a 4 black. Okay, now we're going to go from 60 to 90. The 4 is in the first column, so we're going to go first 12 for 90.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 26 black, and that's a loss. So we go to 140 now, and 26 is in the second column. So the 140 bet will be on second 12 for 140. And you can see temporarily we're down a little till we get a win here. And we got it. That's a 19 red. So if we had lost at 140, and that's a $280 win, so we're up $230 now. If we had lost at the 140 level, we had been at 60, then we went to 90, then we went to 140, then we go to 210, and then we go to 310, and then we go to 470, and then 700. This is a $2,000 bankroll system. But lots of chances there. We're up 230, and now we'll go back to stage 1. and the second 12, 19 is in the second 12, so we'll avoid the second column. And let's go ahead and spin, see if we can add some more profit here. We're almost 12 minutes in out of 15, and that's a 7 red. Okay, that's a $10 win, so we're up to 40. And the 7's in the first 12, so we'll avoid the first column. We'll be on second and third for 10 each. And cruising right along right now, Anthony. So far, so good. That's a 3 red. That's another win. So currently we're up 250. And that one will be the same bet because we hit first 12 again, so we avoid the first column. That's a 14 red. Okay, that's a $10 win. We're up 260. And second 12, we avoid the second column. Again, you can see we're up 260. This is a $20 total bet, 10 each. We're almost 13 minutes in out of 15 with this system from Anthony. And that's a 23 red. That's a loss. We go to stage 2 for 20. And the 23 is in the second column. So we put $20 on second 12. And we start the nice long progression. That's a loss there. So we go to 30. And the 1 is in the first column. So we put that $30 bet on first 12.
No more bets.
Here we go. So it's kind of the opposite of stage 1. The way you don't go to you don't go to opposites, and that's a nice win there of $60. So now we're up 280, and we'll go back to stage 1. That's a first 12 hit, so we'll be avoiding the first column.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin, and we got about a minute and a half left with this one. So far, so good. That's a 22 black. That's a loss, so we go to stage 2. So the 22 is in the first column, so we're going to go with first 12 for 20. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Again, it starts out 20, 30, 40, 60, 90, 140, and then 210, 310, 470, 700. Okay, that's a $20 loss, and that's a 19, which is in the first column. So we bet on first 12. Just like we did there, except you can see the last one was 20. We're going to be at 30 now.
No
So $30 on first 12. Let's see if we can get a low number here. And that's a loss there on 23 red. So we're going to go to 40 now, and the 23 is in the second column. So we place our $40 bet on second 12. We're up 210 currently. Here we go. That's a loss. It almost got the 20 there, but that's a 7 red. So we go to 60 now, and the 7 is in the first column. So we'll have 60 on first column now, or on first 12. And here we go. And we got it. And time just now expired. So let's see where we're at. We're up $290 with Anthony's system. And this is, again, a $2,000 bankroll system. Stage 1, stage 2, and let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. Definitely test this one out and let me know what you think. I really appreciate everybody sending their wonderful systems in lately. It's been a lot of fun testing them, and let's keep growing this great community. The more people we can get in this community, the better systems get sent in each and every day, and I sure love testing them out. And I just want to thank everybody in this community for helping each other out as well. I see in the comments how you guys help each other, and I think that is fantastic. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and join this great community. And we just hit 50,000 subscribers, so let's get it to 100,000 and keep this community growing. That would be fantastic. And you guys are just amazing people, and I feel so lucky to have all you guys in this wonderful community together. And remember to send the systems into roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I test a new one out every single day of the week, 365 days of the year. Every day I pick one of the systems and we test it out. And make sure you put in the comments whether you like it or don't like it, whatever you think about the system, or if you can make it better, that would be awesome. So put all that in the comments, and really brings up a lot of great debate. And I just really enjoy the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day, and I hope you guys do as well. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.